I'm going to take you on a journey within the Dignity Center. You will meet some of our participants and they will share with you some of their stories. Theirs is an incredible journey that starts from various points of origin: an overnight shelter, a friend's couch, a transitional facility, sleeping under a bridge or in a car. They all come to the Dignity Center seeking solutions. They need answers to the crisis in their lives. The gateway is where their journey begins. Persons are warmly received and welcomed. Some logistical and biographical data is taken on our iPads. They then experience our Dignity Fresh hospitality of a hot meal or breakfast. And this takes place around our community table.
Some of my greatest times have been sitting around the dining room table downstairs and everybody just exchanging stories.
We want everyone who comes to us to get housing and to have the means to support it. And the best way to do that is to engage in the Dignity Center Stability Program. Within the advocate-participant relationship, the advocate coaches and models stability skills. Together, they work on an action plan. The advocate supports the participant's progress with resources and also with referrals to agencies that may meet particular needs. It's a full-time job, lasting an average up to 2 years.
And I was told I had an advocate, and I have to visit with him or her once a month, and they give me assignments on how to improve my life.
With your advocate, we make up case plans. And basically, depending on what your need is, say for instance, if you need to find a job, the Dignity Center will give you tokens or a bus card to help you find a job. The more that you work with the advocate, the easier things get.
And Bill, he suggested that I have Reverend Jim as an advocate. Well, that alone was life-changing. Reverend Jim suggested that I take things in small steps instead of making leaps. Okay, I needed that base, that rock, that support, that, if I decide to drift off, I come back to that, well, Ken, what did you accomplish from our last meeting?
I mean, encouragement every day, just a motivator for me, And Jan does that. Every time I come in, she just want to see what I've accomplished. They just don't, it's not no, here, you come in, we giving you nothing. We giving you a plan.
The expectations for what he has for me is to graduate. He'd be so glad when I graduate because I've been working hard at it. But I intend on working for the VA hospital. So that's my goal, is to just work in the field that I'm trying to graduate from.
I'm no longer on GA, GRH, or any type of assistance. And it felt good for me to call them, let them know that thank you for your help, but I have a job now.
I ran into a gentleman by the name of Jim Kelly, a wonderful guy. He's been my advocate through the homelessness, and the first thing he said was, "It's going to take a while, but let's get this done. You got to go ahead and do this."
Pursuing new pathways that are uncomfortable and sometimes downright scary. But they persevere. They press on. With the help of the advocate and the Dignity Center, they move along that path to stability.
Help from Phyllis and numerous other people here, they gave me the initiative and the incentive to keep trying. Well, it took just about a year and a half, and I finally found housing.
Here's the house keys, and here's the job keys.
I was truly blessed, and I got my place October 15th. Whew, boy, I have everything that I feel like I need to survive. I have my place, I have my car, I have my job.
I ended up on the street about January 12th of this year, and I moved into an apartment on the, I guess probably the 17th of April. You can't separate me and them anymore.
Help us change lives.
And there's probably 1,000 charities out there, but the Dignity Center is definitely worth the investment of your time and your money.
This is a wonderful, absolutely amazing program.
Share the journey.